your place, child.
You know what I always wondered?
What?
How's this get zipped up when I'm not around?
I just called Billy D. Williams, hops in his limo, and gets right over here.
Oh, shoot. I always thought it was Belafonte I had to worry about.
You don't have to worry about anybody.
Uh-oh. You kind of frisky tonight, huh? Mm-hmm.
Brenda's in there doing her homework.
What you think I'm doing? Oh, shoot. I promised Rhodes I'd fix that flush valve up in Christine's apartment.
You about to kiss me and you think about a flush valve? You better be careful. You're already in trouble. Inviting a millionaire to dinner at the last minute.
I didn't say Gus was a millionaire. I said he went to Hawaii to build condos, and that was 15 years ago.
He must be a multimillionaire by now. I bet I can guess why he called.
Mary, he's my old construction chief. We were friends. He called about dinner.
I bet he wants you to run his company.
Mary, aren't you getting a little carried away?
Yeah, to Hawaii. Just think, you building condos and me on the beach, sipping pineapple drinks with little umbrellas in them, and saying, aloha, aloha.
Mary, you want some of this popcorn to go along with that movie? Hello? Oh, no, he's not here yet. Oh, okay. Yes, Senator, I'll tell him.
Senator? Senator who?
Senator James. He said to tell Gus he called. Maybe Gus really did hit it big.
Yeah, I better write it down.
Mm-hmm.
Senator James. Imagine a millionaire who hobnobs with senators, and I'm serving tuna casserole.
Hey, that would never do. I better run out and get some chili dogs.
Oh, hi, Mary. Lester, I hate to bother you, but Pearl's window is stuck again.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rose, but this is not a good time.
But it's an emergency.
I know. With your window stuck, there's a news blackout in the building.
Oh, Lester, please, just this once.
Well, I'm sorry. We're expecting a guest for dinner.
Now, I would have known that if my window hadn't been stuck.
Well, look, I'll take a look at it. Mary, it'll only take a second. Come on, Pearl.
Okay.
Don't worry, Mary. I'll keep the door open.
Rose, yeah? Sit.
Do I have to?
Sit. Rose, this building needs a lot of work, and you have got to take care of it. Now, you've got to take charge. You have got to make decisions.
I did. I decided Lester should fix the window.
If you drag my husband out of here one more time to fix a window or a leaky faucet or anything, I am personally going to hang you on the wall, put a big frame around you, and call you a conversation piece.
Oh, Mary, I know. You're right. I've got to be a better manager.
Now you're talking. Oh, that must be our guest. Millionaire condo builder from Hawaii.
Ooh.
Lady, did you order a pizza?
No, I didn't.
Well, neither did I. It's me, Gus.
Huh? Oh, it's you, Gus.
And you gotta be married.
Yeah, I gotta be married.
Great door, Mary. Love this wood. Douglas fir, named after David Douglas.
I'll put up a plaque. Come in. Meet my friend Rose.
Rose!
Nice to meet you.
Do you know of a derivation of your name?
No.
It comes from the Latin rosa.
Ah, Latin, huh? No wonder I like those Gucci handbags.
No wonder I like those Gucci handbags. That's good, Rose.
Oh, yeah.
That's real good, isn't it good, man?
Oh, it's good, Gus, good. I forgot, you had a phone call. It's from Senator James.
That senator, he won't leave me alone.
Hey, Gus, is that you?
Lester! Great to see you, old pal.
Good to see you too, Gus.
Now that you got that mustache, think you can take me?
Are you kidding? With either hand.
Let's do it.
No holding, Gus. No holding.
So heartwarming seeing two old friends get together.
Brings a tear to my eye.
Hi, Mary. Oh, muscles. How virile, how macho. had two men fighting over me like that once. It was winner take all. But the winner was too exhausted to handle the all. Hello. Hi. Hi, Lester.
Hey, hi, Sandra. Hey, Sandra, say hello to my good friend Gus.
Hi, Gus.
That voice, I've only heard a sound like that once before. From a hungry tigress stalking her prey.
You sure got her number.
I love a man with a beard and a rubber band.
Only Sandra would say something like that.
Rose,
Yeah.
I was on my way out, but I knew you'd be desperate to know about my sink. My faucet is still dripping. Drip, drip, drip. Plop. Drip, drip, drip. Plop. Waiting for that plop is a killer, Rose.
Lester, could I ask you?
Rose.
I was just...
Rose.
It'll only take a minute.
Rose.
I'll handle it, Sandra.
Oh, good. Well, I'll see you around, Gussie, and don't you change a hair for me. Or rubber band either.
Well, I've got to be going, too. I hope you have a lovely dinner. As for me, I have an apartment building to run.
This is wonderful, Mary. Really wonderful. Brenda, you didn't eat your roll.
You can have it.
You sure you don't want it?
I'm on a diet.
Started when you ate her fruit cocktail.
Well, Gus, we've talked about everything but you and Hawaii.
Yeah, Gus, even I have to admit that I'm curious.
Of course you're curious. All great minds are curious. Look at Da Vinci, Newton, Edison. You want your roll, Lester? Take it, Gus.
I've got a few loaves of bread in the kitchen if you want some more.
Mary, why didn't you tell me this man was an empire builder? A man who turned Hawaii into Condo Island.
That woman could smell money underwater.
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt your dinner, but I just love those quaint Hawaiian customs. The grass skirts, the hula, the free complimentary condo.
Sandra, what is it you want?
I was looking for Rose. She said she was going to fix my faucet, but it's still going drip, 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 plop, drip, drip, drip. Stop.
Don't worry, ladies. I'll take a look at it.
Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute, Gus. We didn't invite you over here to work.
Besides, you haven't had dessert.
Don't worry. I'll be right back.
Well, maybe not right back. My other faucet goes plop, 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 drip.
You know, I'm beginning to wonder why he did call me.
Who cares? Quick, let's have dessert.
Well, you still think Gus wants me to run his company for him? Better yet, you still think he has a company?
I don't know. He is a little odd.
A little odd. The man's walking around in a short-sleeved shirt. It's 30 degrees outside.
Honey, money can do that to some people.
Come on, Mary.
Remember Howard Hughes?
Remember Daffy Duck?
Hi, Mary. You're going to be very proud of me. Your landlord made a decision. Your landlord took action.
Well, now that's what I call a landlord.
And Lester, you won't have to help me around the building anymore because now we have our very own handyman.
That drip will never plop again.
Gus?
Gus? You hired Gus?
Hey, look how excited she is.
Isn't it incredible? When I went up to Sandra's apartment, he had just finished fixing the faucet. And I said, boy, I sure wish I had somebody like you around.
And I said, why wish for somebody like me when you can have the real thing?
So, in exchange for that efficiency apartment on the 3rd floor, Gus is going to be our full-time handyman.
Gus? You're gonna be living here?
Well, what about Hawaii?
Mary, nothing in life can be more important than being surrounded by good friends. Hi, Mary. You have to fix those cabinets in a few minutes.
Now, that's the same thing he told me 2 days ago.
He told me the same thing 4 days ago. You know, he starts a job and then disappears. Even I don't know where he goes.
You know what? I can't figure out why a man who gets calls from senators would take a job like this.
And he's been wearing that same old cockamamie shirt all the week.
I sure hope it's washing wet.
It's been my experience that men who act this mysterious are always one of two things: raving lunatics or married.
Corey told me she heard some weird sounds coming from his room. I told her it was coming from your room.
My room is soundproof.
Anyway, I think we ought to tell Rose about this.
You mean General Patton? She's busy shaking up the whole building. Next time you give your "you too can be a landlord" speech, do it in some other time, okay, Mary?
She's right, Mary. Rose is down at the printers right now, running off a whole bunch of rules and regulations.
Oh, pardon me, ladies. Does Gus Santos have a place here?
3rd floor in the rear.
Thank you very much.
Well, I wonder what he wants with Gus.
I wonder what they all want.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You know, since he's been here, 7 people have been up to see him. And you know something? Not one of them has ever come down. I just remembered something.
What?
I don't want to do this. You know, 7 people went in there and didn't come out, and I don't want to make it 8.
Pearl, I'm sure there's a perfectly rational explanation.
Well, good. You go in, and if you don't come out, I want your partner.
Would you stop being silly? Besides, I want to find out what he's up to, don't you?
Not anymore, I don't.
Pearl, come back here. Pearl.
Mary.
Oh, Gus. I was just in the neighborhood, and, I thought I'd stop by.
Mary, I know why you're here. Well, you might as well come in.
Oh, a slumber party. I'll just pop back another time.
No, Mary, don't leave. I want you to meet my friends. Mary, this is Maggie.
How do you do?
Phil. Terry. Flores. Cousin Ray.
How do, man?
The professor. Hello. And Senator James.
You are the senator?
It's nice to be remembered.
I thought you were a real senator.
He was. State senator. Twice elected. And once impeached.
Staying for lunch, Mary?
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. We got some nice kidney beans.
Oh, you're having kidney beans and...
Lima beans.
We're having a bean banquet.
Then you're not staying.
Gus, is she saying we have to leave?
No, Maggie. Not to worry.
Oh, no, Maggie, of course not. Listen, enjoy your visit. Spend all afternoon. There's no rush.
They're not visiting, Mary. They live here.
Live here? Gus, could I see you in private? Gus, are you crazy? You can't have... excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can't have 7 people living in an efficiency apartment, plus you, which makes 9.
That's why they call it an efficiency apartment.
Gus, Rose is not going to like this.
I won't tell her if you don't.
She'll get in trouble with the health department. Now, you've got to send those people back where they came from.
I can't do that, Mary. These people have no place to go.
What do you mean, no place to go?
We all come from the same place, Mary. The street.
The street? I thought you were a millionaire.
Millionaire? She thought I was a millionaire. Why, I'm one of the biggest losers of all time. I only talk a good game.
But what about Hawaii and all those condos?
Oh, well, that's a real interesting story, Mary.
I must have heard it 100 times, and it still grabs me.
Well, what happened was 15 years ago, Gus went to Hawaii with all the money that he had saved up over the years. Now, to make a long story short...
Oh, don't make it short. It's a good one.
Mary, it happens every day. Man has big ideas, boom, man goes bust.
That I could have handled. But the part I couldn't handle was when my wife left me.
When the money went out of yours, so did she.
Then Gus came back and drifted around doing odd jobs, broke and not giving a damn.
Till 2 weeks ago when he saw his old friend Lester.
Yeah, but Lester didn't see him.
Nobody sees us.
He wouldn't have recognized me anyhow. Not then. I was a mess, so I got myself cleaned up.
Yeah, and he went to Goodwill and he got that spiffy shirt.
And the next day, he called up Lester, and here we are in paradise.
Gus, I'm so sorry. It must have been terrible for you losing your money and your wife.
Compared to my life, his is a musical.
I don't know what to say, but you can't stay here. I mean, it's too small, too crowded.
It's not crowded, and there's a shower. It's warm.
Better than sleeping in the park.
Or the bus terminal, where they wake you up in the middle of the night and then they kick you out.
But aren't there shelters?
Oh, yeah, if you're lucky enough to get in one.
I've never seen it like this. There are thousands of folks out there, got nowhere to live.
And there are lots of scary people, too. People not quite right up here, if you know what I mean.
Lots of them can't take care of themselves like us. Some are mothers with children.
Oh, my God.
My teacher, Miss Harper, talked about the homeless in school. She said that in a country as rich as America, nobody should be hungry or cold.
Good for her.
She also said that if she doesn't get a raise soon, she's gonna be one of those people.
Well, the meat's almost ready. Let's put the vegetables in.
What are we gonna do with them after we feed them?
I'm hoping your father will come up with some answers.
Mary, it's Rose!
That's all I need. Don't say anything about those people.
Aunt Rose won't mind.
Aunt Rose won't mind. Landlord Rose will have a fit.
Mary, here are the new rules and regulations of the building. Oh, good Lord, what is all this cooking going on? You got guests coming again?
No, it's for the holiday.
What holiday?
St. Patrick's Day. I just love that holiday. All the little leprechauns and everything in green.
Mary, St. Patrick's Day isn't until the middle of March.
That's why we're cooking the meat now, so it'll be green by then.
Mary, I know you all too well. Now, you're up to something.
Busy, busy, busy. And we were having such a nice chat.
What? Mary, what in the world is going on here?
Either they go or I go.
Good, you go. Rose and I are having a nice chat.
Mm-mm.
Sandra, what is the problem?
Don't you play dumb with me, Rose. I always wondered what happened to the Bowery boys and the dead-end kids. They grew up and moved into Gus's apartment.
Mary, do you know what she's babbling about?
Vaguely.
There I was, soaking in an invigorating milk bath, when suddenly I was invaded by the dreadful odor of lima beans.
And kidney beans.
I traced the scent to Gus's apartment and those people.
What people?
Rose, I think we have to have another talk. Sit down.
Don't you dare sit down, Rose. My social life is in jeopardy. Get up there and throw those people out.
What people? She can't throw them out. Yet. Rose, they don't have any place to go. They live on the street.
Bums? Bums are living in my building?
On my floor.
They're not bums, they're people. People who have been beaten down by life.
Yes, but still, Mary.
Rose, I mean, they don't have any jobs. They don't have anybody to turn to. They're not bums, they're human beings. And they're in trouble.
But, Mary, that apartment is just meant for one person. They're violating a dozen housing codes. I have no choice. I've got to throw them out.
Ooh, there's one of them now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mary. I didn't know that you had company.
Oh, we shouldn't have come, but we just wanted to see if we could help.
Yeah, and bring you the rest of the beans.
Oh, this is so nice of you, Mary. I can't tell you how long I've dreamed about having a real home-cooked meal with a tablecloth and napkins, just like a family.
You know, I've got one of my fierce apple pies to go along with those beans.
Pie?
I'll bring the whipped cream. More whipped cream, Senator?
Pile it on, my dear, pile it on.
What about you, cuz?
Oh, yeah. Sure, as long as there ain't no beans. I don't want to see another bean again in my life.
Yeah, that's real good, Eddie. Yeah, I appreciate it. Uh-huh. Yeah, I understand. Thanks for the help.
We got it! Lester, you're a genius, a genius.
Well, Gus, genius is a strong word, but it fits.
What happened? What did he do?
Man picked up the phone, calls his company, found out there's a boarded-up house that they own that they're willing to give us for free.
If we do the work on it. And there's a lot of work to be done. But my company's willing to donate the supplies. And I talked to my old construction chief here, and he's willing to give the world another chance.
Oh, good for you, Gus.
But there's just one more thing, Gus. Does this mean that I'm gonna lose my handyman?
Anytime you got a problem, Rose, just holler. After all, a good friend of mine lives in this building. And Mary, don't you worry. I'll still be by to have dinner.
I guess I better start loading in the supplies.
Hey, I gotta tell the guys about the house.
Good. Some of those we train are gonna be your workforce.
You know, Lester, if we can fix one house, we can fix others. And maybe we can get all those people off them crummy streets.
Maybe.
I'm gonna tell the guys.
I can't wait to see their eyes when he tells them.
Well, Mary, you were right. Looks like I'm gonna be helping him run his company.
See what a little hope can do? How about a pineapple drink with a little umbrella in it?
Sounds good. Maybe we can forget about the pineapple.
We better forget about the umbrella, too. No place, child. You gonna get that?
I'm lying down.
It might be important.
It may not, too. Anyway, I can lay here and let it ring. You can.
I can, too. I just don't choose to.
I'll get it. Hello? Hi, Stephanie. You're kidding. Ricky asked her to have a soda with him.
Like you said, it was important.
See, I told you it was a good idea to ride your bike over his foot. Uh-huh. Really? Right there at the table? Stephanie, let me take this in the kitchen, okay? Yeah, both of them are. Okay, well, don't hang up, all right? Okay. Mom, hang it up for me, please. All right, I got it.
Lord, the things they get excited about.
Yeah, I guess we never will know what old Ricky did at the table. Hey, take a look at this. Great car, huh?
Yeah, nice. Where'd you get the brochure?
Oh, I was driving by this auto dealer, and I stopped and picked it up. It's got a 4:11 to 1 gear ratio. Sure would be nice to have a sports car.
Sure would be nice to have some new furniture, too.
How you gonna get new furniture into a sports car?
I know you're laying down.
I'll get it, Mom. Oh, it's just Aunt Rose. Come on in.
Well, don't bother getting up. It's just Aunt Rose. So what are you two up to?
Well, we just paid off Brenda's orthodontist, and Lester's got a bonus, and we can't stand being out of debt. So he's looking at new sports cars, but I'm looking at new furniture.
I see. Ooh, look at that good-looking sofa. Ooh, look at that good-looking car.
Whose side are you on?
Well, look, I just came by to remind you both about the neighborhood watch meeting tonight. Are you coming?
Can I just send my watch?
It might be important, dear. You know there's been a lot of burglaries in the neighborhood lately.
Yeah, thanks to that fancy new condo across the street. We now have a neighborhood worth robbing.
Well, we'll be there. We'll see you in a minute.
Good. I got you down for cookies.
Right.
All right. See you later.
Honey, if you're tired, you know I can go and tell you about it.
No. Neighborhood watch is a good idea. Besides, I might get assigned to watch that sexy fashion model across the street.
Oh? She's a fashion model this week?
Pearl, we're about to have the neighborhood watch meeting.
If I don't do these clothes tonight, tomorrow Calvin's gonna be playing basketball in the nude.
Hello. Oh, hi. We're gonna start as soon as Sergeant Hall gets here.
Oh, he's not here yet? I saw a police car drive up 10 minutes ago.
Ooh, I can't imagine what the delay is.
Hi, everybody.
That's the delay.
I want you all to meet Kenny. Sergeant Hall. Kenny's been on the force for 7 years, was in the Marines, played tight end on his high school team, and plays a mean harmonica.
Well, how long have you two known each other?
About 10 minutes. This is Rose Holloway. She owns the building.
Nice to meet you, Sergeant Hall.
My pleasure, Mrs. Holloway.
Come and let me introduce you around.
I love a uniform, especially when a man is in it.
You'd love a tutu if a man was in it. I didn't expect to see you here today.
Why? I'm interested in security. That's why I always like a man around. A live man is more fun than a dead bull.
Okay, everybody, take your seats, please, okay? We want to get started. Thank you all for coming. Tonight, we are privileged to have with us Sergeant Hall, who is going to help us organize our neighborhood watch.
I've been watching this neighborhood for years, honey. But I ain't seen nobody look like you.
Sergeant Hall. Sergeant.
Oh, right, yes. Greetings from your police force. As an officer of the law, it's a pleasure to look out at a bunch of faces that I haven't seen in mugshots. Now, crime prevention is not just a job for your police department. It's everybody's job. And we need teamwork to make your neighborhood as safe as possible.
Oh, that's Calvin's tennis shoes.
Must be a big kid.
He's 16. So is his shoes.
Relax, man. They're all in the basement. I just love it when they put up those signs that say they're having a neighborhood watch meeting.
Well, what's wrong with Ricky dropping by? What? Literally? Your father ripped off Ricky's earring? He kissed you? Great. Okay, Stephanie, tell me everything that happened. Was it like Rob blowing St. Elmo's fire? Or was it like Philip Michael Thomas in Miami Vice? Uh-huh. Really? Well, how long did the kiss last? Of course you're supposed to time it.
Chain locks are okay. A slide bolt is a little better. But no locks are any good, people, unless you use them. Now, I recommend that your front door should have at least one deadbolt leg. Lock. Furthermore, you should always engrave an identifying number on your property.
I would love to tattoo my number on him.
A social security or driver's license number is excellent.
We've engraved everything with Mary's birth date, 6/14.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Hall, what about writing down the serial number when you buy something?
That's a good idea.
I always write my serial number in a little book.
Well, that's good.
I lost the book.
Stephanie, I have to be honest. I don't think you really love him. Yeah, I think it's just his leather pants and his motorcycle.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, he did? Oh, girl, tell me more.
Wait. I should get something for my mother-in-law's birthday. Give her that chair. They're both ugly.
Oh, Sergeant.
Excuse me, Mary. I'd like to ask the sergeant an important question.
Yes, Mr. Jenkins.
Do you know anything about the 320 XM?
Yeah. It's a nice car. I start writing tickets as soon as I see one.
Sounds like a great family car.
You said you loan out these engravers. Could I borrow it to mark my possessions?
Of course.
Well, Kenny, I'm just not sure I can work anything as mechanical as this engraver. I don't suppose you could come up to my apartment and do it for me.
Well, we're here to serve the public.
Must be an undercover operation.
I'll use numbers that I can remember. 38, 22, 36.
She'll never claim the property with those numbers. Honey,
What?
why don't you buy it?
Buy what?
Buy what? What you been talking about all day?
Oh, man, that's just wishful thinking. Besides, we can't afford a car like that.
Well, we can if you really want it. Besides, you're always thinking about us. It's time you got something for yourself.
Yeah, it would be kind of nice, and things are going along rather smoothly. Where's my chair?
Where's the stereo?
Man, we've been robbed.
It must have just happened.
Well, we better call the...
Brenda!
Oh, Stephanie, you feel out. You don't need plastic surgery.
Brenda!
Brenda, are you all right?
You been here all the time?
Yes, why? Wait, Stephanie, I gotta go, okay?
What, didn't you hear anything?
No, why?
While you were in here, we were robbed.
Robbed?
You could have been killed.
Killed? Wow, I gotta go call Stephanie.
Call Stephanie. We got to call the police.
Sergeant Hall, I bet he's still up at Sandra's.
He may be gone by now. You're right.
Hello, Sandra. This is Mary. Listen, I'm sorry to disturb you, but we've been robbed. Yes, could you ask Sergeant Hall to come to... Well, why not? Well, could you ask him to come down as soon as he can? Thank you. He's handcuffed to the doorknob.
Say what?
She said he was demonstrating how they work. And I want to believe her.
Mom, they took the stereo and the TV. That's everything.
You'll be all right, dear. They left the telephone.
They took the chair my mom gave us.
Every cloud has a silver lining.
Mary, you sure this isn't an inside job?
Mom, now can I go tell Stephanie?
Go ahead.
Handcuffed to the bed.
The doorknob, dear.
That's not the way I'm gonna tell it. Well, I guess I better make a list for our insurance, but knowing our policy, we aren't gonna get much.
Knowing that chair, we ain't gonna get nothing. Oh, honey.
What is it?
Somebody was in our home taking things. And Brenda was here.
Well, it's over now. Don't be scared.
I don't know if I'm scared or mad. I think I'm getting mad.
Well, it's a little late, but we better get a new lock tomorrow.
Why? We already got 4.
Well, I think it's about time we started using them.
What happened?
We got ripped off during the meeting.
During the neighborhood watch meeting?
Yeah.
That's funny. Sorry. Did you check the rooms in the back?
Not yet.
Better do that.
Hey, wait a minute. You're the policeman. Shouldn't you go first?
What'd they get?
Oh, not much.
Oh, well, thank goodness you didn't have much worth stealing. I didn't mean it that way.
It's all right. At least I'll get a new chair out of it.
Well, if you get a new chair, you're gonna have to replace that tacky old sofa. What did it again?
Right. But I could use a new sofa. No, Lester wants a new sports car.
Sports car? Oh, Mary, there's nothing more pathetic than a married man in a sports car.
Sandra, if he wants a sports car, he should have one.
Well, everything else is okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well, you were lucky. Well, I better call this in.
Yeah.
Right now?
Well, I could call from your place.
Oh, good. After that robbery, I'm kind of scared. But not of you, Sergeant.
Oh, it goes in front of the chair, honey.
No kidding. I thought it went in front of the John.
Lester.
Man, you said I'd only be away from work for an hour. Then you dragged me to every furniture store in town, only to come back to the first chair we looked at and buy it.
It's called comparison shopping.
It's called driving your husband nuts.
Oh, sit down and stop grumbling. I want to see how you look in it. Don't put your feet up there.
I got it. I'm supposed to sit on the footstool and put my feet up.
Lester, I just don't want it to get dirty.
Get dirty.
How does it feel?
If you like it, I like it.
You think it goes with the sofa?
It goes with everything.
You can't even see it. You're sitting in it.
Mary, we already agreed that we don't need a sofa. The TV and the stereo are coming tomorrow, so we got it made. Now, if you want, I'll pick up a lamp on my way home from work tomorrow.
No, thank you. Last time you brought home a lamp, it was a hula girl with a shade.
Hey, whatever happened to that lamp?
It accidentally fell in the trash.
Accidentally.
Hi, Mary. I heard you have something new.
Yeah, come on in and see.
Looks like the same old Lester to me.
Try it.
Oh, this is nice.
It's Italian modern.
Will it pinch me? Oh, how lovely. Mm-hmm. But if you don't mind my saying so, that old sofa don't go with it.
I know, but we can't get everything at once.
Oh.
Besides, Lester's getting a sports car.
Oh, at your age.
Come in.
Come in? That's saying the door isn't locked. And after what happened? I mean, what good did it do me to call the neighborhood watch meeting? Didn't you learn anything from the robbery? No! Mary, locks are supposed to keep people out.
You're absolutely right.
Oh!
Who is it?
Mary, please.
We don't have a Mary, please.
Mary.
Okay, come in.
Mary, I'm serious about this.
I know, Rose.
How you doing, Lester?
I'm fine, Rose.
Hey, you got a new chair.
The chair's over there. It doesn't go with the sofa, and I am getting a sports car.
Ooh, this is a beautiful chair, Mary. But you know, Lester's right. It doesn't go with the sofa.
Thank you. Everybody else knocks.
Is it all right if I get the door?
Oh, Lester, would you? There's more.
Sandra, what in the world is all this?
Oh, I have just been so worried, Mary, thinking to myself, there's poor Mary downstairs in desperate need of redecorating and no real talent for it.
Thank you, dear. But I don't think we have the same taste. For example, I like my mirrors on the walls.
Mary, I've gone through a lot of trouble for you. I dated this decorator friend Umberto just so I could borrow these things to show to you. Boy, that was a long evening that went to nowhere.
Did you put her up to this?
No. You know, that is a nice lamp.
Mm-hmm. It's on loan from Umberto. I just thought it looked like Mary, sort of traditional and sturdy.
Mary, she's making you sound like a plow.
Sandra, we are only getting that chair.
Oh, did you buy that already, Mary?
Yes, and I like it very much.
Ooh, so do I. We agree. Ooh, that surprises me.
You know, Mary, you ought to go Art Deco.
We aren't going anywhere.
Oh, Mary, come and look at this beautiful lacquered desk.
Oh, let me see. Ooh, dog-ear that page.
All right.
Girl, wouldn't that look great with a brass and glass wall unit?
Oh, it sure would.
Wall unit?
Well, if you like modern, there's some wallpaper in here you die for.
I'm dying now.
Oh, Mary, look at these sofas, girl.
Sofas. Oh, let me see that book.
Oh, this would look nice in here. They're pretty.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, somebody let me in.
This is getting to be a pain in the you-know-what. Wait a minute, dear.
Thanks, Mom. Hi, everybody.
Hi, brother.
Oh, look at the new chair.
You like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, wait till you see some of the other things.
If you're going to coordinate it, you ought to start with the rugs.
Rugs?
Well, as long as Daddy's in a spending mood, can I get a new bedroom set?
Your daddy is not in a spending mood. Now, 10 minutes ago, I came in here with a new chair and a footstool I couldn't put my feet up on. All of a sudden, I got the queen in her court decorating the palace. Now, Mary, we made a deal. Now, I'm going out in the kitchen and make myself a sandwich while you tell these wonderful people good night. And then this weekend, we are going to test drive our new sports car.
Ooh. Glad I'm not married.
Well, I'm glad I am. Besides, Lester's right. It's time he got something for himself.
I still think that chair makes that sofa look crappy.
You coming to bed, babe?
In a minute.
What are you doing?
I'm just looking at this brochure.
Mary, I thought we decided you...
Oh, don't panic. I'm just marking the sofa. I mean, who knows? We may win the lottery someday.
Mary, getting the car was practically your idea. Now, I don't think it's fair you keep trying to dump all this guilt on me.
I haven't said a word.
I can hear you thinking.
Honey, I want you to get the car.
Just once, I'm going to get what I want.
Right.
And you're going to love it.
Right.
Ooh, here comes Mary and Lester.
Don't look like she had too much fun that test ride, do it?
Hi, how was the ride?
Great, we had the top down.
We can see that.
You know, I think it's wonderful that you're getting a young car.
A two-seater don't leave much room to make whoopee.
Well, she's going to love it once I teach her how to stick shift again.
Ooh, you gonna buy it?
As soon as I check it with a couple more dealers.
That a boy, Lester.
Aren't you glad, Mary?
Ooh, yes. Honey, could we go inside? I think I need something warm.
Sure. And remember, baby, you can have any color you want as long as it's red.
Honey, do you think we can keep the top up sometimes?
I'll think about it, man.
Oh, honey! Oh! Oh, honey, it's beautiful!
I love you, baby.
Surprise! Isn't it wonderful? Were you really surprised?
We knew it all the time.
I told Daddy everything you said you wanted.
But how did you do this without me finding out?
Why do you think we were riding around in a sports car freezing our butts off?
And Mom, there's more stuff coming.
Oh, Lester, come here. Excuse us. Oh, honey, I love it. But what about your sports car?
Oh, the car can wait. We really did need the new furniture. Besides, that old sofa looked awful next to my new chair.
You know what? I think I love you.
You know what? I think you ought to.
Know that you love, you don't need to roam, 'cause there's no place like home. Times are changing every day. We won't get by with those same old ways. Pulling together, we'll make it right. With help from our friends, I know we can fly. 'Cause there's no place like home. With your family around you, you're never alone. When you know that you love, you don't need to roam. 'Cause there ain't no place like family. There ain't no place like family. 'Cause there ain't no place like, there's no place like home. I mean, no place, child.
Afternoon, ladies.
Hi, Mary.
Oh, here, I picked up the cleaning.
Oh, thanks. What's the damage?
2 hanger marks on my finger.
Afternoon, ladies.
Hi, Sandra. What's that you got in that little old box there?
Oh, a devastating bottle of new perfume. Hot Pursuit. $80 an ounce, and you're guaranteed to get your man.
Why don't you just shoot him with a tranquilizer dart?
Since when does Sandra Clark need $80 perfume to corral a man?
He's already corralled, Mary. I bought it to keep him that way.
Well, go ahead.
Well, Sandra, he must be very special.
Oh, he is. He's got everything you'd ever want in a man.
Warmth, strength, character.
CDs, T-bills, and IRAs. And he's a celebrity.
A celebrity? Who is he?
Well, I'll give you a hint. He's highly recognizable, and he plays games on TV all the time.
You reckon she dating Richard Dawson?
Mary, Mary, Mary. I understand that your married life is a trifle mundane, so I forgive you for being jealous of the hunks I date.
Jealous? Your last date had to look at his driver's license to remember where he lived.
Will you two stop it? Now, come on, Sandra. Just tell us, who is this celebrity boyfriend of yours?
Yes, tell us, girl.
Okay, ladies, are you ready?
Yeah.
I, Sandra Clark, am currently dating the one and the only Franklin Garwood.
This man is a celebrity in America?
Well, you all probably know him by his nickname, the Rocket Man.
Rocket Man? What the heck kind of a name is that?
It's probably an alias.
Mary, it's a nickname. Franklin plays basketball for the Baltimore Blues.
Well, Sandra, we're not big basketball fans.
You would be if you saw the cute little shorts they run around in. Here, just take a look at Frankie.
Girl, when is the next game?
I'd slam dunk with him any day.
Hi, Mom.
How are you? How was school today?
Oh, it was just great. Mrs. Thomas broke her foot, and so I didn't have to take my math test today.
Oh, what a stroke of luck.
Well, who's that in the poster, Miss Clark?
Oh, just one of my gentleman friends.
You're dating the Rocket Man? Boy, you lucky.
Boy, is he lucky.
Calvin, close your mouth before you catch a fly. I've been seeing you.
Well, let's say I can hardly wait. Oh, Calvin, you can have this.
Oh, thanks.
I got the real thing.
Boy, the guys at work are going to get a kick out of this. The Rocket Man in our pants. All right. Come on, babe.
Mom, can I go down to Tiffany's to watch TV?
What? And Mr. Rocket Man? You don't want to meet him?
Nah, it's oldies but goodies night on MTV. They're playing Michael Jackson and Prince.
Well, go ahead, but don't be too late.
Okay.
Daddy.
Hey, babe.
Well, it's about time. My goodness, they'll be here any minute.
Cool it, man. I had to walk all the way to France and back to get this.
Champagne. Our country don't spend this much money on defense.
Mary, we are having guests.
Well, their names better be Sammy and Alto Vise.
The Rocket Man's a celebrity. He's used to expensive things.
Well, he dating the right girl.
That's him now. Don't bother to tell him I scored the winning basket against Jefferson in high school.
Don't worry, I won't.
Unless you can work it in casually. Hey, hey.
Hi. Frankie, this is Lester Jenkins.
Yo.
Oh, and this is Mary.
Yo.
It's a pleasure to meet one of the greatest basketball players of all time.
Hey, you do know your basketball. Here's a couple of tickets, courtside.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, Mary, I can't get over how beautiful the apartment looks with the new furniture.
Thank you.
Ooh, you should have seen it before it was nice.
Mary, I hope you don't mind. I gave your number to my agent, publicist, and lawyer.
Oh, no, that's all right. I gave yours to the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker.
Agent, publicist, lawyer. I just love athletics.
Yeah, I'm up for a public service announcement. I might have to be reached here.
Oh, you do work for charity organizations?
Hey, if the price is right.
Well, sit down, sit down. Say, it's a great game Saturday night, Rocket Man.
Oh, you saw it?
Are you kidding? 10 seconds left, the Blues down by 1. The give and go to Jones over the Rocket Man who scores with the alley-oop. Beautiful.
The alley-oop, what's that?
Basketball lingo.
I thought it was snuggle talk you made up just for me.
No, baby, that's the one-on-one.
Saw that picture of you in the newspaper this morning.
Oh, yeah, I was visiting my competition in the hospital.
Oh, that was nice.
Well, it was the least I could do. I mean, I put him there.
Oh.
Frankie says hospital visits are good PR.
Yeah, so you drum up some good media coverage, and then boom, you parlay it into a light beer commercial.
And what about the poor guy you put in the hospital?
Mary.
Oh, hey, he's a good guy, but the league fined me $500. I mean, the guy was in an illegal defense all night. I get paid to win, and I don't take prisoners.
Ooh, he's my little codename.
He sounds barbaric, all right.
Mary, maybe you better get that door.
All this, son.
Now be honest, Mary Jenkins. Isn't he the most charming, interesting hunk you have ever met?
No, I married him.
I know if you don't like him, I hit pay dirt.
Now, Mary, I know he comes on a little strong, but the Rocket Man's just a character. Take it from me.
He works for charity if the price is right.
Oh, Mary, come on. Frankie does a lot for the needy. I happen to know that he owns 2 We Are the World albums.
And did you hear him bragging about putting that fellow in the hospital?
Man, it's just the game. Rocket Man is the best player in the league.
Well, if you ask me, he sounds like the Terminator.
Your problem is, Mary, you don't understand sports.
Neither do you.
Well, I don't have to. I'm cute as a button.
Playoffs last year. 4 seconds left. Fake left, I go right. Split the defense. Slam. I put it in, and the Blues win by 1.
Man, you must be able to jump 12 feet off the ground.
Kid, I get up in the air so high, I file a flight plan before every game.
Say, if I wanted to make it to the pros, what would I have to do?
Grow.
No, I'm serious. What's your secret?
Rocket Man, your agent's on the phone, says it's important.
Oh, it's about time.
Mr. Jenkins, have I told you what my dream is?
Yeah, I seem to remember you saying something about you, the Pointer Sisters, and a deserted island one time.
Oh, I want to make it to the pros.
Well, that's pretty ambitious, Calvin, but there's nothing wrong with shooting for the top.
Yeah, Rocket Man gave me some pointers.
Hey, Calvin, that's great. That kind of advice is worth $1 million.
You think so?
Sure. How could you go wrong with a guy like the Rocket Man?
Oh, my God. What is going on?
I don't know. I ain't seen this minute report for us since we thought the president was coming.
Ooh, I hope we get our pictures in the paper again.
Yeah, excuse us.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I wonder what happened.
I don't know. You know what? I bet it's that rocket man.
And that rocket woman.
Hey, come on, back off, guys, huh?
How dare you? What gives you the right to intrude on our privacy? And shoot me from my bad side.
We got a hot tip from Mary Jenkins that Rocket Man was visiting a gorgeous woman here.
Mary, how could you? Wait a minute, I just play along. Now, all of you, go away. Scoot.
Babe, I got a split.
But what about the annoying press?
I'll handle them. Okay, what can I tell you?
Ooh, Sandra, he's so cute.
Ooh, if that man were any cuter, he'd be me.
Well, I see your little romance hasn't cooled off any.
Cooled off? That man and I are generating enough heat to melt the polar ice caps. Ooh, you better get used to him, Mary. Rocket Man is gonna be around. Talk to our lady.
Hey, what's all the commotion out here?
Oh, they were out here shooting the rocket man.
I didn't hear no gunfire.
5-center who's really tough on Calvin. So Calvin throws him an elbow, steals the ball, and breaks down the middle and knocks that center right on his... Well, I got a lot of homework to do. Calvin, you were great.
She's right. I was great.
And humble, too.
I don't think humble's the right word.
Jackass is the right word.
Mom, is Daddy back yet?
Mm-mm. They're still at the game.
Still? Honestly, Mom, I don't see how men can waste away part of a good night watching a bunch of boring, self-centered show-offs.
I know.
Hey, Mom, it's 9 o'clock. Dynasty's on.
Mary,
What?
have I got something to tell you?
What?
That rocket man is a pain in the butt. You were right from the start. I have to admit it. When I'm wrong, I am wrong.
Well, you sure know how to take the joy out of an I told you so. What happened?
We sat right behind the Blues bench. Rocket Man chewed out his own teammates, yelled at the fans, argued with the referees. The language got so bad I had to cover Calvin's ears.
Well, I sure hope he can't read lips.
He didn't have to. Rocket Man used sign language, too. I swear, that guy makes John McEnroe look like a saint.
Sounds like quite an evening.
And it got worse. After the game, Rocket Man called me Chester.
Well, I sure hope Calvin saw through him like you did.
Calvin? Calvin loved it. He almost got us thrown out of the place.
How?
He threw my hat at the referee.
We saw that on the stoop.
My hat?
Calvin's attitude. I was hoping you'd have a talk with him.
I tried. I told him he was cocky and arrogant.
What'd he say?
He promised me season tickets the minute he made it to the pros.
You know this is all Sandra's fault, don't you? Why can't she date a school teacher?
Now, Mary, there's nothing wrong with athletes. Look at Dr. J, Steve Garvey, Walter Payton. Rocket Man is just a bad apple.
I guess you're right. But somebody's got to talk to Calvin about his attitude. And I'm afraid Rocket Man may be the only person you'll listen to.
Huh.
Don't help me, okay?
Okay.
What Pearl is trying to say is that you are a bad role model for Calvin. I mean, you have to be responsible for the kids who idolize you.
Hey, I'm the Rocket Man, not Mr. Rogers.
Don't you care that Calvin wants to be just like...
But there's something I gotta say to Bryn first.
Go ahead.
Thanks.
Well, Miss Sandra, that was really something.
Yes, thank you, honey.
No big deal.
Oh, yes, it was. Admit it, you did that to be nice. Deep down, Sandra Clark is a warm, loving human being.
Mary, please.
Come on, you know you did that for Calvin.
Kinda. Plus, I found out he wasn't doing all his scoring on the court.
Well, evidently, he didn't know who he was messing with. Hey, I still got some champagne left. Why don't you come on upstairs?
You.
You want some, Pearl?
Yo.